We'll be looking at the difference between this medical park and most every other doctor in Anchorage, as well as aviation and occupational medicine. Uncommon Experts starts now.
Welcome to Uncommon Experts, revealing the wealth of knowledge possessed by today's experts in all facets of business. Uncommon Experts helps you become a more knowledgeable consumer.
Diana, well, thank you for joining us with Uncommon Experts. First thing I have to ask you, what is the difference between medical park family care and any other doctor's office you might find in Anchorage?
Sure. I usually tell people by an example that I not only work there, but I've been a patient for a very long time.
How did you find it when you were a patient?
I was referred by another patient, which is very typical of our clinic.
And what is the big difference? Is it just like a one doctor's office, or is it more like a hospital? Where do you guys fit in that range?
Sure. We are a clinic that offers 13 board-certified family physicians, male and female. But it's a step further than that. Prior to individuals coming in for their appointment, they can go online and print off their new patient paperwork.
You have a pretty extensive website?
Incredible website. And you know as well as I do that a lot of people don't like to go to the doctor because it's that time. It takes too much time. It's too much of a hassle. So we try to address that right from the get-go and give people the ability to go to the website and get these things done.
What kind of things can you do off your website?
You can go on there and create an account for yourself if you choose as a patient. And once you are an established patient, you can schedule an appointment. You can do your prescription refill requests. And these are also things, especially with the new patient paperwork, that can be done prior to actually coming in for your visit.
Can you go on the website and see the doctors and pick which doctor you want to have?
Absolutely. As I said before, there's 13, and they all have bios and pictures that are listed under our provider section of the website.
So let's say I decide I want to be a new patient and give you guys a shot. Walk me through what I would need to know or discover upon being a new patient.
Sure. Well, basically, when you walk into our clinic, that's where the family experience begins.
Well, let's start. Where is your clinic located?
Good question. We're on the corner of Lake Otis and Northern Lights. We are behind Charter College.
Right midtown, then?
Yes.
Okay.
Very convenient.
And you walk in, there's 5 places to sign up, and
yes.
Anything else special in the waiting room?
Yes. We have a patient advocate.
What's that? Basically,
she's sitting there at the desk and is available for ease of check-in and check-out. Again, we understand that patients are very busy, and a lot of the anxiety is the time and the energy that it takes to go to a doctor. So we try to alleviate that.
So what if I'm your average Anchorage mom and I'm running around and I discover I need to get my kids immunized? How do I make an appointment for that?
Well, it's funny you say that because we had this happen with a lot of individuals when the school district started leaning on individuals to get their immunizations done, and a lot of really busy moms had forgotten. And the great thing for them is that they had the ability to just drop in. We do walk-ins and same days.
Oh, wow.
And not only that, but these walk-in and same days, our patients are always seeing a doctor, which that's highly unusual.
You're not just seeing a nurse who...
No.
Wow.
No, we always have the doctor involved, and each doctor has their own nurse.
Are most of your appointments same-day appointments?
Many are. I personally have had several occasions where I have woken up in the morning and felt really crummy and had that ability to call or now walk in and say who's available right now to see me, and I am seen.
What if it's a Saturday and you're a little sick on Saturday?
Sure.
You have that available there on Saturdays?
Absolutely. 9 to 4, we have a walk-in clinic every Saturday.
That's pretty unique.
Yes.
Now, what kind of doctors' specialties do you have? I know that when people have personal preferences on things they like to do, that must be in your clinic as well.
Sure. They're all board-certified family medicine, which basically means that they specialize in the person as a whole. We find that a lot of doctors have an area that is, for lack of a better word, their passion.
Right.
Some of the women especially are very, very, very proactive with women's health. We have a doctor who specializes in mold removal and skincare concerns.
Wow.
We have another doctor that really enjoys dealing with individuals that have migraines. They all kind of have their passion.
You were a patient and then you decided you wanted to work there. That's not a thing that actually happens very often. When I go to the doctor's office, usually the last thing I want to do is work there. What brought that about with you?
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because, yeah, I've had that experience before where, we're going through the mundane, oh gosh, I have to go to the doctor, just get me in and out of here, I don't enjoy
out of
being
here
here.
as quickly as possible.
Right, right. And that's not the case. Again, you walk in and you have that patient advocate there that is extremely friendly and helpful. So immediately from the time that I walked in the door, I was met with this friendly face, somebody that was there to get me checked in quickly. We have 5 check-in stations. So that made the whole check-in process very, very painless.
Now, I noticed that you guys do urgent care as well. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that someone with a broken arm is going to be running in there? And if so, how? I mean, if I'm the guy with the broken arm, I want to be seen before somebody with a cold. How does that work?
Sure. Yep. We get a lot of those circumstances that happen, and we do have the urgent care. And with the on-site radiology, it's simple for individuals to come in circumstances like that and get x-rayed and be casted and able to leave. We do stitches quite a bit.
Do you have anyone who makes that determination of, this person needs to get bumped up first?
Yes, we do. We actually have a code that we use when people come to the front desk if it's somebody that it is an urgent situation. Same with phone calls. We do have a code that we use within the clinic if we've got somebody on the phone or if it's in the clinic that is considered an emergency.
And you can get them right in right away?
Absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
That's good to know.
Yes.
How long has the Medical Park Family Care been open?
Since 1973. So,
73?
Yes, 1973.
That's amazing
So,
for Alaska. Things seem to open and close rather quickly.
yes. Yeah, we have that longevity for sure.
Do you have the same doctors as when you started?
Many of them, yes.
Really?
Yes, many of them, yes.
That's pretty exciting.
It is.
So you basically have the opportunity to have your same doctor for most of your life then.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people do. They come in and they've been seeing their same doctor since the day they were born and are now a lot older than that and still coming in and seeing the same one.
That's pretty. So. And are you as well?
Yes.
Gotta
yes.
love that. And
yeah, it's nice.
You get a different nurse every time, or you got the same nurses too?
That's a good question. All of our doctors have their own nurses. So again, there's that cohesiveness from within the clinic out, which extends to our patients, because not only are the patients getting to know their doctor and having that relationship with the doctor, they also have that relationship with the nurse.
That's great.
That's very important.
We'll be back in a moment with more on the services found at Medical Park Family Care.